Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing really well. In today's video I have a perfume review video from Yves Saint Laurent, or known as YSL or Saint Laurent. It's a new fragrance called Myself. Now I knew about this fragrance long time ago because I had the chance to be at the events and stuff like that and have like the press launch and so on. So I have seen this fragrance already and I've smelled it already, that there's a new fragrance coming out for YSL, and then when I dropped it I was like, oh, very nice, it's now here. And it's a very interesting concept of this fragrance. I have some thoughts about it as well now regarding again the marketing team that I am there. Like, if I had the chance, I would definitely work in marketing and change like the whole marketing aspects of fragrances, because I'm a bit confused with this one, not gonna lie. Now here is the fragrance. This is the newest launch from YSL and it's the Yves Saint Laurent Myself fragrance. This is how it looks like. Let me show you guys a close-up. Very unique, very different and very nice. I, to be honest, don't really want to open this bottle because I feel like I'm not gonna use it. I have so many other fragrances out in my collection, and you guys know I like to keep it very simple, very minimalistic, because I don't like collecting. I like collections, but I am personally not like a perfume collected as much. I like to review and stuff, but for me personally, I like to give away. So I would like to keep this bottle and keep it for someone and give it away to someone as a present or something like that. But don't you worry, I do have the sample in here of this fragrance. It's a mini sample and that's the inside, and we can try it out. This is how the bottle looks like. I'm gonna obviously insert the pictures on the screen for you guys to see. So in the sample in here, what this says: the first YSL Beauty woody floral for a contrasted trail of modernity. Fresh, vibrant accord at first, raw and beating orange blossom at the heart, and sensual and textured woods at last. A facet fragrance like the spectrum of a new masculinity. My scent, myself. It's got fresh accord, orange blossom absolute in the heart, and woods accord. So overall, as you can see, the notes, it's a very kind of fresh scent. So it's basically a modern masculinity, or what it says, a new masculinity with a modern twist, basically. So when I saw this kind of reviews about the fragrance, I thought, hang on a minute, is it a ladies or a men's? I'm a bit confused. Not that the gender in fragrances matter to me. Well, it matters, but it definitely matters for the brand. But I'm like a bit confused. Is it like a ladies or a men's fragrance? So the concept of this is that it's called Myself, basically. So it's got MYSLF. So within this word of myself, you have the YSL. So you got the YSL inside of myself, which is again quite genius for the marketing team. And then the M stands for male and the F stands for female. So they've cropped out the E, so it's just myself with the YSL in the middle, and you got the male and the female at the back. Okay, very nice. This part I get, like it's a kind of unisex fragrance for male and female, you know, so unisex scent and stuff like that. But then, in terms of the marketing, I'm gonna insert the picture in here, the poster. They're using a model. For the life of me, I forgot the name of him. I'm gonna insert it on the screen for you guys. They have used him as a brand ambassador for this fragrance. And I'm thinking, oh my god, now this comes to a men's fragrance, because if people see it, they immediately think it's a men's fragrance and not really a ladies fragrance, because this is how the marketing works nowadays. It's whatever. If you see a guy advertising for fragrance, it's obviously a men's fragrance, a girl is for ladies. But if they have brought out a fragrance which is for ladies and for men's, then why would you advertise or only use a male in your advertising? Like, you should have a female as well with him, or just have no advertising with the male and female, you know what I mean? Just a bit odd and a bit different. So I got the sample size in here, and let's try out this fragrance on my wrist. I have smelled it, as I said before, but let's just smell it once again here in my room, so I can smell it once again. how it smells like. So I'm just on the Fragrantica website together with the sample in here. At the notes we have is fresh accord, and the fresh accord is there, which is equal to bergamot, so that's the fresh accord inside. The hard note is correct, it's the orange blossom absolute, and the base note contains woods accord, which is equally to ambrofix, or patchouli. Ambrofix is more like a technology type of thing for containing the neutral synthetic, which contains floral musks or cedar woods or kind of woods, kind of balsamic, kind of amber-like scents. It's synthetic, so it's kind of from technology kind of thing going on basically. And they have patchouli in here as well. So overall this fragrance is, as I can see from the notes in here, it's very simple notes, like it hasn't got a lot of notes. It's very simple, and it's a fresh kind of uplifting scent. This is the main kind of thing to me. So that's about the nose. I'm gonna let the fragrance sink in on my skin, and let's talk about the bottle. So as I said, I'm not gonna open it, this packaging at the moment. I'm gonna leave it in here. This is actually a 60 ml. So it's a 60 ml, and I think it also comes in a bigger size as well. I think a 90 or 100 if I'm not wrong. So the bottle looks very nice, very sleek. It's got a very lovely, sleek kind of packaging I really like, and it's also refillable, which is also really nice, so you can get the refill as well. It says the YSL logo and the front, which is really lovely and stuff like that. So the bottle is very nice, very different. And another thing I want to say is that in the description in here it says that myself is the expression of the man you are, with all the emotions and nuances. A twist of traditional woody fragrance family with flowers, a statement of modern masculinity to celebrate your true self. The expression of the man you are with all your nuances, statement of the modern masculinity embracing all its facets as an emotion. This is the first woody floral for contrasted trail of modernity. So again, in the descriptions they used man, like it's a bit confusing as a let's say as a consumer myself, it's a bit confusing. Is it a men's fragrance or ladies fragrance? Now for me, as I said, it does not really matter nowadays if it's a men's or ladies, because fragrances are all unisex, but it's just a bit of disappointing, like in terms of the brand's marketing, that they use like something like this, like in terms of the wording, and then use a male just in the kind of advertising, TV promotion, stuff like that. So it's a bit confusing for me, like, not gonna lie. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. So definitely I'm gonna save it for someone, because I thought I'm gonna open it and use it for myself, but honestly I'm a bit now disappointed with YSL, because even the packaging, I don't know if you guys can see the packaging of this. This is kind of the same kind of packaging and design of the Libre fragrances. So immediately you think that this is a kind of ladies packaging or ladies bottle. So again, another thing in my opinion, they should have changed it a little bit. If you want to advertise just for men, keep the name myself. Don't say that the F stands for female. And maybe change the packaging, like get rid of this, because this reminds me of Libre packaging, which is not nice. So anyways, back to the fragrance. The fragrance is nice. It's very fresh, very uplifting, very zesty, and very different. Have I smelled something like this before? Yes, I have. It is an eau de parfum, so it will last longer, hopefully, on the skin. I mean, at that time when I tried it, I couldn't really smell it afterwards on my skin, but it's the freshness, so I guess fresh scents work differently on my skin. Overall, it's a nice fragrance. It's a very fresh, clean, elegant, simple fragrance. It's not something like, wow, oh my god, yeah, I've smelled something like this that I've never tried before, you know what I mean? So it's an alright fragrance. Would I recommend this fragrance to you guys? To be honest, no. I feel like I had something like this before. It's really similar to the Diesel, the Only the Brave, or even the Ralph Lauren Polo Blue is very similar to this, so I'm not a kind of fan. It's very similar, like, to kind of the fresh notes, even similar to the Acqua di Gio range, just not gonna lie. It's a nice fragrance, it's different. I mean, I guess for YSL, is it the first fresh fragrance? No, they have the La Home and collection, and they also have the YSL Y. I don't know why they have so many Ys. I don't know why they have again brought out something like this, which is very similar to the La Home or the Y collection from YSL. So it's a bit different, very confusing, not gonna lie. And I'm not really excited about this. Is it me? Like, I feel like it's just another kind of flanker, if it makes sense. When I saw the packaging, when I saw the first kind of impression, I was like, oh my god, this is very different. But now I'm like, I'm not really impressed. I'm not really impressed with this one. Guys, I'm gonna conclude this video here. Sorry if I came up with negative, but it's not really negative. It's just my personal opinion and more like a constructive or kind of cohesive criticism. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. As I said, I'm not really excited about this one. I mean, it's just like a meh scent. I mean, I have so many beautiful scents in my collection that I think is so nice. I mean, obviously it's very hard to bring out new scents nowadays to beat the market at the moment, because there's already so many beautiful scents in the market. So it's very hard for brands nowadays to come with something which is different. But for YSL, once again, I feel like they have something very similar like this, and I feel like they should have brought something else for the gents if you want to advertise for the gents only. Anyway, so I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Do let me know if there's any other type of reviews you guys want me to do next in terms of fragrances. Thanks so much for watching, everyone, and until next time, I will see you all in my next video.